preaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for life.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Going to the ground again on first. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
His first throw is an interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense has got to pick him up.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. This is Alvin Kamara with it. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Offense in the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here.
At the 45-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Counter gives to Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in a hurry up here. Motioning the tight end now. Shuck now from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Here we go. Drop roll 80. 79.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Shuck on 3rd and long. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
10 at the 12-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Hey, tight. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Rose caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rolling from the gun here. And caught by his back, Kamara. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his body. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Shuck. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. They're down to their final one in this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. And motion the tight end over. There he is on 3rd and short. offensive line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Saints first down.
They'll run with Kamara. Fights his way through a tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Kamara again. This time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down now, ball at the 33. And off to Cook here, out of his own read. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Shuck. It's his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 13 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. This is Devin Neal with it. He cuts it back right. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now Allen. On the move, hit it right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
319.
Play action now with Allen. It's his tight end on the corner route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Allen. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, Well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Again, Allen to the air. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Gets this one. It's done kneel. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down, New Orleans.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Chuck now from the gun. It's this underneath to Neal. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chuck on third down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Neal. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw, Shuck. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another one for Cook. just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Throwing from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 now from the 46. Now run by Neal. Shoots away from one. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's shot. First and 10. Caught by his back. Neal. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. It's going to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
After three quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They're going to run it with Neal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Rush coming for shot. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They send the tight end in motion. Third down, here's shot. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He dumps this off to Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Sharp looking to pass here. That one one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run with Neal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here he is to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They'll run it for the first time with Audric Estime. This is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up second and 1.
This is Estime on second down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 15.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. They'll go again with Estime. Down to the 10. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Estime. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Tag. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Trying again here with Estime. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Go check. 19 Lions. 13 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Estime. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
That effort and that play, that was just about pride. Maybe some arrogance offensively to think you could just run it right at them through the end zone, but pride defensively to rise up and get that stop.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On the sneak, it's Allen. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills.